single-handedly dissects almost all of what Shaman does early game without having a 1-mana removal spell.
Yeah, definitely a great card to see for StrifeCro. And we haven't seen Lightning Bolts from PinpingHo, so if he doesn't get a Rock Biter, he's not going to have a great answer to that. Maybe he'll be coining Haunted Creeper and then follow that up with a Flame Tongue to take out the Chow. But
he's not on the coin, though. He's going first.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, StrifeCro is the... I see 2 cards, and I'm just like...
Gotcha.
Get a little thrown off. 2 swipes and a BGH. That is not very good for StrifeCro.
Right. He tossed away a Keeper of the Grove.
That's surprising. I would have kept the Senjin and tossed the Keeper.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to push for Wild Growth really hard.
Makes sense. Well, that is going to be a pretty solid Power Mace. Taking out Chow. PinpingHo, by playing Haunted Creeper here, is giving StrifeCro the opportunity to hero power one of those spiders on turn 2. He could have just hero powered instead, but I like this play that he made because there's a good chance StrifeCro had the Wild Growth and wouldn't have been able to hero power anyway. Here's the question, do we see Power Mace? We do. Turn 3 Power Mace, turn 4 Shredder is just so powerful.
It creates a 6/5. I mean, who needs Sky Golem when you have the Pilot Shredder buffed a little bit like that?
Yeah. It's a great curve. Are we going to see BGH just dropped? I think it's going to probably be a hero power. Or maybe a cycled Wrath even. Wrath has a lot of value against Shaman. It can take out important protected minions like Manatide, Flame Tongue. It's actually a tough decision for StrifeCro. He's got, I think, like 3 solid options here. You can draw a card with Wrath, you can hero power the 1/1, or you can play Big Game Hunter. Well, if he does play BGH, that Power Mace is going to have a good target.
Right.
And he's going to get wrecked, so the key recognizes that. And he is going to hold on to Wrath, use that as removal later, rather than drawing the card, looking for a better play. He's not under too much pressure, though, no reason to rush it.
Yep.
Shredder comes down, and he is just going to attack face.
Dang.
He cares more about the buff.
That's really weak to Keeper of the Grove.
That card that StrifeCro just drew off the top.
Oh, poor PinpingHo.
To be fair, if he didn't make that attack, it would have been weak to Wrath.
Right.
Which StrifeCro did have.
Man, StrifeCro not only just took out the buff, but also killed Patient Assassin.
Do you like Defender of Argus Chow here, or just Belcher?
Belcher's...
I
think Belcher contests a lot better. Oh.
Hero Power Manatide. Okay, I like this too. Because that could have been healing, it could have been taunt, and he got one of them.
Right.
This swipe, though, doesn't get much better than that against Shaman. The only question is, do you coin the hero power?
Well, then you'd be missing out on your next turn to go into double 7-drop.
Yep.
That feels a little bit too good to pass up. I don't know how much the 0/1 threatens you, though. Dang. Is it that important to take it out?
No, you gotta be concerned about Healing Totem coming down and making it an 0/2 again. It's also gonna give him Flame Tongue Totem value, so your 7-drop's gonna be that much less effective. Because PinpingHo is gonna have access to 2 more power. He's just gonna continue getting Totem value, not really concerned about slamming his 5-drops here. He has Flame Tongue in hand. Putting the Death Rattles on the left. Good Shaman mechanics. I like it.
Okay, well, it's still starting to get to the point where StrifeCro's going to be dropping bombs here.
Bomb spaghetti. He could Wrath the Harvest Golem and swipe the Chow, but he's going to opt to charge Druid to the Claw instead. I like it. Very aggressive play. Might just see a Flame Tongue come down here.
Flame Tongue into one of the 5-drops. But what do you use to trade? Is it the Zombie Chow?
Yeah, I would do the Chow. Oh man! Oh, if you play Lotheb, he can't swipe, can he?
No.
Nah, for the Belcher instead.
Oh, but if he did play Lotheb, he'd be able to hero power the Damage Golem and then Big Game Hunter.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's better if you avoided that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So this is a problematic thing considering that the Flamestone Tournament, but you can Wrath it. But it does disrupt your natural clean turn of 7 of playing an Ancient of Lore or an Ancient of War. But you do have Ascension, so... How much power is remaining? You have 7 power?
Yeah, maybe the play is Ascension Wrath. If you swipe this turn, it's just so awkward. 'Cause it's not really, you can't really do anything else beyond that.
No, Big Game Hunter is pretty useless.
Probably have to end up wrathing the one of the minions. In addition to swipe if you go that route.
And not to mention you give him your second swipe too. And you have Azure Drakes in this deck. So
Yeah.
I think actually because you have Azure Drakes, you really need to hold on to the swipe.
Yeah. I like this play from StrifeCro. I think it's his best option. Ooh.
Epsilon! That's a card worth big game hunting.
Oh yeah, one of the most satisfying ones too. That overload punishes so much.
Still wait on it for a while. Shaman's still pretty resilient.
PinpingHo though is just gonna develop a massive board.
There's still a Black Knight in this deck, and he knows it too.
Well, he already has a target in play for it. Doesn't mind giving 2 more.
Sure. He needs to draw for more options. 5, 10, 13 damage. I mean, if I'm PinpingHo, I feel a Lothos coming down here and you push, right?
Definitely.
You're pretty close to killing your opponent.
Yeah, he sees that. Lothop's gonna lock StrifeCro out of any ways to catch up.
I wonder.
Well, okay, so if he puts out, he's got 13 damage with 6 joining the board, so he's got 19.
I'm surprised StrifeCro played Lore there rather than Ancient of War.
Yeah, I also thought the Ancient of War was coming out as well. I think he's afraid of Earthshock or like Hex. I guess the Ancient of War would be a Hex target.
Alright, PinpingHo gets in for a lot.
So if he Ancient of Wars kills off the opponent's zombie chow, he'd be at 12.
Does the swipe do anything here? I mean,
That's a good question too. I don't know. It's pretty complicated. If you swipe, the most you can reduce the board damage off is 5 guaranteed.
there's always the piloted Shredder out. Kill Shredder.
Oh, man.
Get Doomsayer. 1.5%.
That's just too unreliable considering you can gain 5 health from zombie chow.
Well, you can kill both, right? You can swipe the Shredder.
Right. The Ancient of War is another 10 health. You can gain 15 effective health here. So if he has 5, 6, 8, 13, 14, 15, and you'd be at 12 health. You'd be at 12 health with an Ancient of Lore. Yeah, I think that's probably his best bet here.
Alright, StrifeCro's banking on PinpingHo not having an Earthshock or a Hex in his last 2 cards. Will he draw one?
Neptulon and... Nope. Harvest Golem.
Alright, I'm excited. It means we get to play with Murlocs. What if he trades the Shredder after doing this?
Oh man. It
There
becomes
it
a
comes.
Doomsayer?
There it comes. They never check first, Dan. I guess he could have been Mana Wraith.
No, he can use Bluegill and avoid it. He can avoid trading and using a Bluegill warrior. I actually kind of like that. So you push for 8 damage by using the Bluegill.
There it is, no respect.
Oh!
And no justice.
What? No, that is justice. PinpingHo's been getting so unlucky.
He has been, I know.
Right, and then Nat Bagel is like a way to reward himself for all of the toil that he's endured.
Howdy. No, yeah, man. One time, somebody's gonna get Doomsayer wrecked by playing the 7-drop first. That's okay.
Will you be casting it though? Relishing into RNG? I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty sure StrifeCro is gonna need an Azure Drake. Oh wait, he can't even fully swipe everything down.
And BGH can deal with this Neptulon.
Wait. BGH
swipe is really good.
Crazy! Oh my god!
Yeah,
That is nuts.
it's very good. You can even probably play Shade. You don't have to hero power or anything. Well, you could hero power.
So there's 3 damage on the field. You're at 8 health. Can you do 5? Well, if he has a Murloc plus the... What's the worst case scenario? Murloc plus the Earl Murkai, right? So that would be 3 attack. Unless it's the War Leader, which case that would be 5 attack. So he would die if it was Old Murkai plus the War Leader.
Yeah. But he's already seen 1 Murloc. He knows there's only... Or seen 2 Murlocs.
Yeah. No, he has to kill off. Play the shit. Otherwise, he might die to that stupid Murloc combo.
You can
Nat
see
Bagel!
PinpingHo is not happy about this.
Howdy!
Hex right on time.
Not happy? Nat Bagel just got him Lightning Storm!
He's happy about the Peggle. Not happy about the BGH swipe turn.
Are you kidding me? That's so funny.
Oh, this brings me back to dark times in tournaments. Nat Peggle in every deck.
Good
Alright.
stuff. It's good stuff, Raynad.
I like that it's down now. This is fun when it's off piloted Shredder for sure.
Alright, well, let's see. What does StrifeCro have? He's got 12 mana available to him. That gives him the Black Knight plus Ascension play.
If he's willing to throw away this Innervate, he could cycle Wild Growth first, but I think we are just going to see the Ascension saving the Innervate. I like this a lot better. StrifeCro agrees. He's still got...
Wow, that's
Wow.
a good Pagel!
Yeah, 2 mana. Oh, it's a free Manatide Totem.
Wait, how much damage? Oracle, that Oracle could be lethal. Just draws another Rock Biter.
Oh,
Alright, he's done it! And PinpingHo is going to the semifinals off of Nat Pagel.
bringing StrifeCro's good run to a halt. Well played by PinpingHo. Wow. Yeah, well played by him. Consistently performing well in a ESL Legendary Series. Keeps getting far. He's really happy for this win.
Well, he
Good
beat
for
one
him.
of